Welcome back to another edition of Horse Island Podcast. I'm your host, Tom Crowley, wrapped up oh so tight and cozy in a cardigan, being joined today by my cardigan donning co-host, Robert Gerald Sweeney. Oh, we look so good. We look so cozy.
I look like I'm about to announce the coziest NFL game ever.
Madden if he was Sleepyden instead of mad.
John Madden, if he was just John's chamomile tea.
If the cover of Madden was given away to the coziest boy and not like the MVP NFL player of that year, you might just see me there.
With a
Can
hot cup
you,
of
am I
tea.
am I coming through? How's my
Yeah, I can
levels?
hear you. I can hear you
Nice.
fine. Yeah,
Sweet, 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 sweet,
you
sweet.
are God, brother, man.
I'm back stateside. I'm stepping on my
Talk
home
about,
soil.
well, let's give a little interlude as to why addressing the uploads. Put that
Yes,
in
let's
big block letters right
the
beneath.
world, I know the whole world was like freaking out.
Where were we?
Our millions of billions of fans were threatening drastic, irreversible measures, hotline shit because we didn't upload.
They were
Thank
like,
God we are back to save their lives.
yeah, no,
Fear not,
we're here.
we're here, and we're
We're
here to
here.
stay. We're back. We in the I overestimated the amount of time I had to like pack, plan, prep for my trip to Europe.
Yeah.
And so the whole last week before Europe was like a whirlwind. 2 weeks backpacking around, also a whirlwind. And now I feel like I've come back for a landing and I missed the end of fall and now we're like early winter.
Well,
I
you
didn't
know,
miss it. I just spent it elsewhere.
yeah. I feel like I'm a winter denier.
Like you're
I
climate denier, but just one of the seasons.
yeah, 'cause I like my birthday so much, and my birthday's in the fall, and I'm like,
Happy birthday,
can
by the
it
way.
be this way forever? Like I shake my fist at the trees and how beautiful they look. I'm like, I love you. You look so great today. And then I turn around for a second and it looks all I can hear is from now on our troubles will be miles away. I'm like, oh fuck.
When the
Why don't we have
leaves
any fall songs?
when the leaves change and become colorful on the trees, you little narcissist, say like, "Oh, that's wrapping paper around the whole world for me. It's my birthday."
Well, I pick up the dead leaves and I touch them and I'm like, another year, another ring around my tree-like soul, you know? Tell me a little bit about
I will,
were you
real
in the
quick.
thought of
When someone once told me that every leaf that you catch before it hits the ground during fall is a month of good luck the next year. And I used to like keep count and make sure I got to 12. I definitely have gotten one. Like if I see a leaf falling and I'm within sprinting
all right.
distance, I will start booking. I'm not like, "Oh, should I? Should I?" I don't hesitate for that leaf. If I see it coming and I could like clock its trajectory in the wind and I could like run and like give it to a lady or something, like,
Good that you
here I got this for you."
at least for like, the next year you got like a little bit of a hill before it,
Yeah,
plateaus in the
yeah, yeah,
darkness, you
yeah.
know?
January, my birthday in January, gonna be sick. February, it get dark.
Yeah.
March, madness.
That's me ball handling.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Top
gotta
of the
pay
key.
attention to the top of the key.
Top
Top
of
of the
the
key,
key.
bitch. Top of the key. Every
Yeah.
time. Um,
I do the thing where I put the ball around my back and then I do it back the other way and I tuck it up underneath my shirt and I show the defender my hands like where'd it go?
it's in your butt crack.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is my
You
butt crack.
silly Tom. White men can't jump. Anyways, welcome back to Horse
Dude,
Island.
I was
You
about to
already do
say
this?
I was you stepped on my segue so hard.
Uh,
It's fine. It's fine. I was gonna say sometimes I like to I come out on unicycles and I like do some layups while on a unicycle and then I bring out a trampoline and I do like some trampoline dunks. What I'm saying is that while I'm not from Harlem, I'm a motherfucking globe trotter. I just got back from Europe. Yeah, right? Yeah, 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 yeah.
what is up, you got? It's good to have y'all back. It's good to be back.
It's so nice to be
Tom,
back. I missed you. I missed you tremendously.
I missed you too. I was just getting my cheddar up. I wasn't doing anything that exciting at all. It was
You take your
just
money and you fold it.
I was, my wallet looked like a folding chair. You know what I mean? Tom, I while I would like to hear about Euro Trip 24, I do want to hear about severing the ties with the depot of the Casa. Tell me, do you still bleed orange? Would you ever shop at a Lowe's ever again? How much weed did you smoke in your last week of working there?
Yes, no, I decline to answer. I don't miss it. I miss some of the people.
Okay.
I got a very sweet text from I'm friends with this elderly lady. Not elderly. She would hate if I said that. If she watches this, sorry, Sarah. My friend Sarah, who's quite a bit older than me, but we were best friends at the depot, heard of my leaving. I thought she knew. Heard of my leaving like the day before. She was heartbroken. I felt so bad. She was like,
Mm,
"This is the worst day ever." And I'm like, "Aw, girl, I'm sorry." And we exchanged numbers because she's a writer as well and she makes art and she wanted to keep in contact and updated. And she sent me a very, very nice text while I was in Europe. Uh, I don't miss the management per se.
mm,
There's a per there was a one of my bosses was like a 30-year-old lady, blonde hair, blue eyes, and my coworker friend Sarah casually called her, "Oh, you mean Ava Braun?" I was like, "Ooh." Wow. Yeah, there was fun there.
Jesus. Yeah.
I am
You have fun.
honestly I'm having trouble remembering the bad parts, but I knew they were there.
That's
I'm happy to be rid of it, but
with any long job. I know that there were bad parts.
uh-huh.
I'm gonna, yeah. There were days where I woke up and I was like just full caveman. Why am I here? Why can't I just stay at home and bang on the drum all day?
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't want to
I
work. I just
I
want
just
to
want to
bang
bang
on
on
the
my drum
drum all
all
day.
day.
Yeah. This is
Yeah,
literally
man.
my life. Yeah.
I my last week I was pretty caveman. I
Mm.
was I think is there was already so much expected of me because I was Hong Kong. I was the backbone of that store. They're gonna miss me for the amount I was getting
You heard
paid.
it here
You
first.
heard
Yeah.
it here. You heard it here. No, they'll replace me. It's a mega corporation. They will be just fine without me.
There
But
will be another Tom. How do you feel about that? No, it's sitting there knowing that.
I saw other times. I saw high schoolers come in. I've been working there for some time,
How long?
5 years, on and off. I was in college, but winters and summers for 5 years straight.
Man. How well did you know that Like
How
the
well do I
like
know
the
the
how
store?
yeah, like the back of your
List
hand.
list a product. List a product. Any product that you might pick up at
Garden
Home Depot.
hose,
48. Another.
rake, rake.
53. 53 also we have a display in the center aisle. It's probably changed by now. 53 or in a center stack in aisle 1.
Uh, paint.
3 and 4 and 2. Hell yeah.
Um, washing machine.
That's imply appliances. It's gonna be 36 to like 40. And the big display.
Wait, you're just shouting out random like is that
These
like
are
the
aisles. These are aisles. Yeah, I'm telling
oh
you where you can find it. I'm proving
oh
my worth.
oh your store.
You
Yeah, yeah.
thought I was giving prices?
I know it.
Paint, $1. $2 paint. Home Depot, $2. Paint,
Rake,
$2.
rake, $50.
$50, $50 rake.
$50 rake. $50 rake. Wait, let's do a
I
little.
don't miss the
Uh,
bathrooms, dude. The bathrooms at
you have
Home
to clean them?
Depot? No, no one does, apparently. No, people clean them. I know the cleaners. I shouldn't say that. They're good people.
Yeah, dude.
I don't speak their language. They don't speak
Reel
mine,
it
but
in.
I get a little.
Reel it in.
No, I was friends with the cleaners. They were cool people.
Okay.
There was a guy and a girl, and I don't know if they were. It might be it might be racist of me to assume they were together. I have no evidence of them being a couple. They could be siblings for all I know.
Dude,
No, but
I
I was cool
yeah.
with them. They clean the bathrooms, but every single morning the bathrooms get ruined because a contractor wakes up in his own home, ignores that bathroom, goes to work, has a coffee, has a cigarette, and then comes to our bathroom where there are only two stalls in the men's room, and they just it's like splatter paint and chemical warfare, and I'm in there playing fucking 2048, not 2048. Where you put the 10 by 10. When you put the shapes in, you're putting the shapes in the 10 by 10 grid, and when you get a line that disappears, it's like Tetris, but from all angles. You ever dream in 3D, Jerry? It's like the boogeyman's coming
It's coming
straight
right
at
at
you.
you.
No, I'm playing fucking mobile games on my phone, and some fat ass comes to the stall next to me and just nukes it.
Have
Awful,
you
awful,
ever hit him with
awful smell.
did you ever hit him with like a like an Austin Powers where you pound on the side and you're like, how about a courtesy flush? Or like something like that?
No, the courtesy flushes came automatic. They very, very sensitive automatic. So as you're sitting there playing Flappy Bird, you like adjust a little bit, and suddenly like your balls are getting a little spray. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man. You hate me because I speak the truth.
Dude,
When the automatic flush goes off, while you're still sitting there, your balls get a little
oh.
sprinkling.
I remember one time Sway Lee of the band Ray Shremmerd.
Don't tell me who
Um
Sway Lee is. I know who Sway Lee is.
all right, well I don't
I
know
didn't. I'm
what you
sorry. I'm
know.
joking. I didn't. No,
Exactly.
I didn't. I didn't.
Sway
I was
Lee,
lying.
you will know him from Sunflower.
Eh, 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 eh. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he one time uh I think he put on his social media. It was just a black screen and it said a bunch of crying emojis and it was my dick just touched the toilet water. For anybody who was wondering how Swaley's shit was going, um they found out December 25th or Christmas. What the fuck
I
was
feel like I learned more about Sway Lee's anatomy than I did his one single shit that one day.
Yeah, I
You know
think
what I mean?
it was a clever ploy marketing wise.
My dick's never touched water. No way, no how.
If
It'd
it
be
did, it
like
would
it'd be
go
like
ahead.
tossing a. tossing a rescue ladder out of a helicopter for someone stranded at sea, but it's too short. It's just like dangling
It,
in the wind, like not even close. We're hovering way too high. This,
eh,
we're not touching the water. There's
yeah.
if you can't hover any closer, it's too dangerous. The swells could, the north, the gales of November could come early.
Did you just wreck up the Edmund Fitzgerald of this podcast right now?
I saw I saw there was like a chocolate. What are they selling? Ass age woman in like a
Yeah.
bed. A video of a whole family gathering for Christmas or something. German family, like, oh, say happy Merry Christmas. And they're all gathering around this like hospice bed where there's like this ancient lady, and with her like scratchy voice, she says like she just like starts just HHing, and everyone's like,
No,
it's like
no,
Henry, what do you have there? A knife. See that video of the kid running?
yeah.
It's like, what do you have there? A knife.
He's
It's
running
just
around
like
with it.
Christmas at grandma's, and it's like,
Dude, speaking of Christmas at Abuela's is gonna be drastically different this year. My apologies. My grandmother, little mini update. It has been I've been sort of coping with it. She's very much
dude,
alive.
fuck you. I thought I know. Is it like a medical something or
No,
like,
she
oh,
she doesn't
dude,
live as close to me anymore. She lives like 2 hours away from me.
did I
In
really?
a nursing home. She used to live like
Oh,
10 minutes away
that
from
is
me.
sad. That's different.
I
That's
used to
weird.
be
Yeah.
able to roll up on her. She used to live so close to all of my workplaces. On my break, I would pull up there. I'd run into her house. She would be just venting out in the chair, like looking out into nothing.
And you
And I was
just be
like,
raiding her fridge.
no, because there would be nothing there. I would never eat anything from her fridge. I would just slam on the couch and take a 20-minute nap.
Just napping with grandma. That's
Nap
good. That's
napping with
nice.
grandma. It was
That's a cherished memory.
I grew up in that house too. Like
Bobby, Bobby, you're too young to be napping like this.
what? No, she would never, dude. She was like,
Bobby,
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 are you
Bobby.
comfortable? You need a pillow for your head over there. I was like, shit. I mean, I guess. I'm gonna miss her terribly.
Grandma, grandma,
She's
grandma. Abuela, I have 15 minutes left on my break. You don't need to knit me a comforter. Hush, enough.
you know, yeah, no, I love that woman a lot. And
You so pranked me. I thought I was about to get Abuela news on the pod.
no, 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 no,
Don't ever
no.
do that to me.
I
I
would
can't
no,
cry in front of the people.
no, no. Also, I mourn her departure from that house because it quite literally was the perfect spot for Pokemon Go. It was right in between two major Pokestops, and if you put incense into both of them, you get motherfuckers like who? All of you get over here! Like I was just raking in Pokemon while a brother made me empanadas, and I was just like, yeah, what's in these? These are good, like
You just Vince Vaughn like smelling the money like
yeah, no, it
yeah.
was more along the lines of like Wedding Crashers, where like what if Will Ferrell
The
was like, make me the meatloaf. Where's the meatloaf, Ma? I was literally, I felt like a mogul, you know?
king shit on top of it.
Abuela would just hear me like screaming and yelling that I just like caught like Kyogre upstairs. She was like, "What is it? What is it? Are you okay? You fell in the toilet again, Bobby." And I was like, "No, fucking Kyogre's giving me lip." Yeah, but you
I
know,
would be
she will be sorely missed.
not that I wasn't close to my grandparents. I was, but not in a like familiar sense.
Mhm.
Familiar and like familial, but not like I would be hard pressed to explain to either of my grandmothers, God rest their souls, what the hell Pokemon Go is. They would
I
they would have to learn a lot. First, I'd have to tell them about like Japan.
Yeah. You
and
have to clue
anime.
them in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, so there's a TV show from over there, and that immediately they'd be like, what?
Dude, one time I asked my Argentinian grandfather to get me Sonic Colors for the Nintendo DS.
Oh.
The all three of those words in one, they didn't even bother going in that ear. They just went over the fuck's head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still woke up on Christmas Day with Sonic Colors. Bless Jesus. I don't remember if it was from Poppy or my mom. Maybe it was from my mom and she was like, Poppy gave you this because Poppy
They
definitely
love that.
understands what a Nintendo DS
Mm-hmm.
is and what the fuck Sonic is.
So many times I've opened up video game presents, and immediately the first thing I see is the blue of PlayStation, not Xbox. And I'm like, all right, Tom, time to earn your time to earn your keep as an actor. You are now in the theater. You are grateful for this gift that you cannot
Dude,
play until your parents take you to GameStop to exchange it.
dude, I love my dad.
I love your dad.
You love my dad. I love my dad. He bought me Red Dead 2 one Christmas. He bought me Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
My soul, it was like so full in my head's like, you forgot one gift. And I'm like, where? And then there was a lamp, right? And he had like an open facing lamp like this, and the bulb was right here, right? Am I making sort of clear?
No, is it? It's not like a lamp shade lamp. It's like
No, no, yeah,
a
it's the opposite. If you turned it upside down and the
okay.
bulb was right here.
Yeah, it's like a
Flower, yeah.
funnel, a
Yeah, it's
flower.
like a funnel. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And my dad gestures up to the lamp and I go, and lo and behold, this PS disc. Well, I mean this, it's
Yeah.
wrapped, but it's
Yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
Blu-ray case is wrapped. I reach for it. I look underneath it. The bulb underneath had been burning a hole into the disc and melted the
Ah,
plastic.
ruined.
Near ruined. It
It's
let's
a
just say
disc.
like
It either works or it doesn't.
I know, but anybody who's listening to this who has played Red Dead 2 knows that the load times are insane, especially on a PS4. It's like, starting time 19 hours, 3 days, 7 weeks, and then it'll, kind of dial back. But as soon as I saw it read like 48 hours, I was like, "Oh my God, it's because of the light bulb, isn't it? It's because of that pesky light bulb. I gotta wait a whole 2 days to play this fucking game." But,
I'll be lucky if I'm a cowboy by New Year's. Ah!
fuck. How do you feel about how do you feel about coworkers calling you out for your haircut? Have you ever had that happen to you?
At Home Depot, it was all anyone would talk about.
Your haircut?
I got a pretty drastic haircut. I was I was interviewing that week for the job that I left Home Depot for.
Yeah. Did you interview for that the last week that you worked at Home Depot?
No, no, no. I interviewed like month and a half ago. This was a long time ago because I still had to get the job and then 2 weeks notice. And then yeah, this was a
Yeah.
while ago, but I got a haircut and yeah, everyone's like, wow, that's a hair. My hair was very, very long. And so I needed it cut a lot. But then the very, very, very pretty lady at Sports Clips just kind of fucked up my shit. Just kind of ruined me.
Sports clips fucked my shit up.
Yep. And I
Yeah.
got I felt like Mr. Monopoly that day that I got that haircut. I bought new shoes and new pants and I got a haircut. It felt like it was my first communion.
Ave Maria. You just, post it up. I really like the in between moments of my hair because like sometimes it'll be so big. It covers the headphones. It'll be like, wild and free and young.
You
And
got
then
like the
I'll
the the
go,
late 60s Ringo.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was, I was getting told that I looked more and more like Ringo. And then all I have to do is the swoop. And then I look like Steve Harrington. But if he had one too many hamburgers. But like, it was, I was really I wasn't going crazy into work. Like I woke up, I rubbed my eyes a little bit. I'm like, oh shit, it's already 11. I don't bother getting in the shower. Out the door, make it to work, have a good half shift. Halfway through the shift, just make conversation. I asked my coworker, I'm like, what do you think of my hair? Like, you think I should do anything with my hair? And they respond with, well, you kind of got this bowl cut mullet thing going. And I went,
Those are two
I,
rough ones back to
dude,
back.
I knew that it looked like that. I don't want to hear you say that.
Oh.
I, it was literally like splitting the atom. I was like,
Yep. Yeah.
why would you? Those are the two worst haircuts. I remember one time I was getting teased by a girl that I liked way back in like playground days. Her and my soon to be best friend Connor. I didn't know because I hated him. I absolutely hated him because the girl that I liked was interested in Connor, and then we
Mm.
sort of did like a crazy ass Jack Sparrow, Will Turner ass team up where we hated each other, and then we realized like why are we beefing? Like
We could be pirates with
we
fuck, what's
we like
Natalie
the
Portman.
we like the same things. The fuck? And
Yeah.
it was like wah wah wah, and then it was like that from then on.
Yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
remember on one teasing occasion, I was like playing kickball or something, and they were just
Hmm.
like, oh, and I overhear, imagine Bobby with a mullet, and I'm like, what's a mullet? I don't know what a mullet is.
I think you
And
could rock a mullet. I
I
really think.
definitely, I have in the past, but like not
Yeah.
like a down the side type of like
Yeah, yeah,
mullet.
yeah. Not a
It's always
dramatic
been
one.
like a grown in
Yeah.
sort of deal.
You've seen my mullet days.
I have,
I
and you
I
you rocked it.
I
Yeah,
kind of I can't.
kind of rocked it.
This is a big episode for Pat Honk Honk. I'm feeling very good about myself. I'm YouTube comments. Take me down a peg. I welcome it.
All right, Jeff Winger.
I'm
I'll,
I
I'll
know
be in there
I'm
too. I'll like them.
wait,
I'll,
you and me are up. You and me are eating. You're folding your bread. I just got a new job that pays me double what the depot is fucking jerking me around for.
that's
Things are
good.
good.
Yeah.
The soup is almost done. It's like we're almost
Mm.
there. Mm,
A little bit more cumin.
yeah.
A little bit of purple marker.
You're so right. A little bit more cumin would make my life. Wait, that'd be the cherry on top. A little bit more cumin. Bro, fuck you. You can't alley-oop lay at me up like that. You
This is
out of
not
all
two
the
bears,
spices,
one cave.
out of all the spices, you picked the one that has the word "come" in it. And now we have 10 minutes
Does
left and we
this
haven't even talked.
does this look like a cave? Are we two bears in it? No.
No,
So get the fuck out with that unfunny ass.
you hate puns.
I do.
You do.
I do.
I think if someone like prepares a pun and then is like excited to deliver the pun and then it's like, look at this pun I came up with in the moment, it's like, it's
Yeah.
not like, it's not high art. It's like, it's not, I'm with you. I don't, lowest forms of comedy, in my opinion,
I've
musical comedy, prop comedy, puns, Improv, I personally don't care for, but I respect it if people are good at it.
Here's the
Bad
deal.
bad improv, I can't sit through. Oh man.
Here's
Bad
the
improv makes me wanna
I I think what am I gonna I completely lost what I was gonna say. Continue. Fuck, sorry. I literally
bad
had a brain
improv
fart.
makes me wanna somebody suggest a location. I say home in my bed and I leave.
And then you go back and it's like a tracking shot. You're like
Yeah.
and then you're comfy again. Then you're a little
And then as
comfy
I'm
guy.
falling asleep, someone like, yes, and
No, you turn out your lights and then you roll over and you roll to this side and he's laying in the bed looking at you, going,
uh-huh.
"Yes, and." You're like, "Ah." You know how unk I feel when my mom calls she call what's it called? Name all of the money sending apps right now off the dome.
Cash App, PayPal,
There we
Zen,
go. My
Zen.
mom when my mom uses like she pronounces Cash App with like a
Cash
upward
App?
tick.
Cash App?
Cash App.
Cash App.
Bobby, will you please accept my Cash App? If I will Cash App Michael some money for dinner if you guys are hungry.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Cash
I
App.
know.
Cash
Cash
App.
App.
Cash App.
Cash App. I love mispronouncing things too.
Dude, you're reminding me of an awesome mispronounce that I heard at work, and I can't for the life of me remember. It's driving me nuts. It was
I
so
look
good. I
like
was like, oh,
Coconut
that's
Head.
awesome.
Now I
Your
can't unsee it.
your ass is declassified.
I have a
Mr. Bigby. You have a sty? What are you doing? I miss that. You're quiet. Hello? Hello?
I
There we
have a
go. You have a
sty.
sty? Teabag.
Yeah.
You get a teabag and put it against hot tea. Make tea. You get to drink the tea. Bonus. But take that hot tea bag. It's warm and the tea is good, and then just
How
like an ice
many
pack, but
for how
just
long?
until it's like gets cold and you no longer are like enjoying it. It will be soothing. It will be nice. It will feel nice and it will help. Yeah,
Does that also help with like eye strain?
I don't think like if you're clocking if you're doing numbers on on the screen time section of the settings app on your phone,
What
I
was your
don't
screen
think a
time?
tea bag. I don't want to talk about it. I don't look. I don't look because every time I do, it depresses
Whenever
me.
I remember whenever I accidentally swipe left, it'll just be like kill yourself. It's like you might as well be dead. Like
Yeah, you
I'll be like I did not I need to live. That's why I deleted all of the socials. I got rid of all of them. I'm 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 kind of doing the challenge that, that we did all those years ago. Last year. All of
are you
our
doing
for the listeners, all of our friends in college took no serotonin November. So it was, you know, eat right. For
like
some
those
of
guys
us,
have excess
yeah,
serotonin flowing around on the regular?
exactly. We just got to go from like point A and that's it. Yeah, I made the mistake of showing uh who was it you? I was showing you something on Snapchat or something like that. And then, you know, I I kind of got outed as using it was all based on an honor system. So we were all like, you know, if you don't, I'll see if you're on Instagram because I'll also be on Instagram. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Uh-huh.
it's word will get around. We kind of had like
Sure.
referees. I think I did what I didn't do was during the month of November, I was like, I am going to check social media for my birthday this year. because last year when we were actually doing it, I was hearing like, "Oh my God, Bob, you're getting all these birthday wishes. Holy shit." And I'm just like, "Remember the cause. Remember the cause. I can't download Instagram and look at any of them. I can't." Yeah.
The-
But Instagram birthday
I need
wishes aren't everything. Like, when did I get
I need to
upset?
clarify. I need to clarify. Not that it's a big deal.
What?
I'm friendly with these guys. I'm friends with these guys. These are not like these are more your friends than they are my friends. I
Yeah.
think that this rigorous self-policing isolated to 1 month of the year is the most backwards bullshit, like
Yeah.
striving towards personal self-improvement ever.
And
It's like
and
so
the only thing it made
it's
us was angry. I did not benefit at all whatsoever in any way. I mean, maybe, I got a
eh,
better understanding of like my surroundings and like, I was able to better focus. My focus was sharp. I,
every time I
you know,
offered you a beer, you would yell at me. I assumed. I was like, "Yo, Thanksgiving themed beers. Let's do
yeah,
it." And you were like,
I,
"I cannot get it through your head. I'm not drinking this month." I'm like, "Come on."
and I broke that rule the next day because I was on Johnny's story with a bag over my head holding two beers. And they were like, and I was like, how'd you see that if you're not on the socials?
It's so dumb. If you want to change
It is,
something,
no,
start small and do it
it's
forever.
so
If you,
dumb.
it's
Yeah,
yes, I'm
we have
all
less than a
it's
minute.
fasting. Oh, okay, let's yeah. Um, 3 Americans were sentenced to death in the Congo for trying to throw a revolution.
Dick Cheney made money off the Iraq War.
All right,
Later, fellas.
bye.
Welcome back to Horse Island. Do you ever get that feeling that your eyes are watering, but you're not crying? So you have to
Are you
wipe
crying?
them very discreetly so it looks like you're not crying in front of your
He's
co.
crying. Everyone, look at. Are you crying, baby?
I got to a very
Grow up.
emotional part in my book.
There is none.
Yeah, I reached the end, and apparently I have to read about this author fuck. Kill
Mm.
yourself! No, I got this from my Uncle Matt.
Your Uncle Matthew has a really high estimation of you.
Yeah, don't we all?
I do. I think you're pretty cool.
No, thank you, buddy. I have not stopped. Um, I think if I were to take on the role of Donkey,
The YouTuber video game donkey.
the YouTuber video game Donkey, and talk about, how he has those two videos, the good year and the bad year.
Mm.
This would be the good year for movies speaking. You got
How so?
Dune 2. First of all, any year's a good year when you get to make the Empire Strikes Back of the Dune movies.
Yeah. Yep.
I saw the TV Glow. That's maybe my
I
favorite of
missed
the
that
year.
one. Yeah, really. Favorite of the year.
That's my dude. It's like horror,
That
but it's
means it's
also
gonna
like
be bad and fake deep.
bang, bang, bang. No, it's very good. I like it a lot. And I just got back from Anora.
Okay, talk about Anora.
Anora good.
Hell
Anora
yeah.
very good.
Conclave. Conclave was
Oh,
awesome.
Anora makes Conclave look like Steven Spielberg's The Post. It got nominated for a lot of shit, but it was sort of like your dad's
I did
favorite
have the
movie.
thought. Someone said, "Oh, Conclave is just Oscar bait," and I was like,
Yeah. How do you think they get Oscar movies?
"I liked Conclave.
It is Oscar bait.
I thought it was cool."
I also liked it. I think it was Oscar bait, but it was,
Anora just I'm gonna guess the plot of Anora. It's
go ahead.
Pretty Woman, but like girl boss.
It's been described as such. I have
It's
fresh.
Pretty Woman, but there's like it's sexier and there's like a Ice Spice song in the soundtrack. Not Ice Spice. Give me a second. There's Nicki Minaj or Charlie XCX. Like there's a pop. There's like a
No, but
it's
very, you were pretty
yeah.
close with. Who does Charlie XCX have a song with?
Oh,
Mm,
the
mm,
feeling
mm.
on the summer day when you were
Dun
gone.
dun 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 dun. I'm
First
so
things first, I'm the
crazy.
realist.
Who raps that?
Oh
We saw her
man.
live, you dum dum.
Zayla Banks?
Close. Iggy.
Ah, Iggy. I've seen Iggy multiple times in concert, and
What kind of
she,
concerts are you going to?
98PXY Summer Jam. I don't know if you've heard. Yeah, my mom waited in line at a Dunkin' Donuts for an hour and a half to get me and my good friend Nick Falone, shout out Nick, tickets to Summer Jam, and
What? Who else played at Summer Jam?
we're gonna go walk around, too scared to talk to girls.
Ooh,
Um, Time flies. Uh, I saw AJR there before they were big. Um, they were
I
fun
can't.
then. They were having a good time.
I
That was
cannot. And
that was their
I,
SpongeBob days. I'm ready.
that was also,
Whee!
I,
Whoa, whoa. It's a great song. Say
AJR
what you
was
will.
never,
Say what you will about AJR.
AJR was never good because
Never.
Thirsty Thursday was on their debut album. If you're trying to appease me with their I'm Ready song, look no
Yodeling,
further than
yodeling.
track 5. Yodel, yodel, fuck that song.
I,
Fuck them, dude.
you're gonna clown me. I don't really listen to them anymore. And when I did listen to them, I wouldn't. That wasn't the album I listened to. I listened to Click when it came out, and I was like, and then whichever one
Oh,
came after that, I was like,
oh, God. Oh,
I was a boy. Forgive me. I saw them live, and I was like, I used to rep them hard. And I'm not saying I'm advocating it for my favorite or even a good song. Like the
yeah.
sheen has worn off. I liked them just because it was unlike anything I had ever heard. They had new sounds they were throwing at me. They would put funky sounds. Me when the song has sounds I'd never heard before.
Oh,
I'm so easy to please. I'm so
you're so
musically
easy to please.
yeah.
Also
I
because
don't hate the song. I
it's
don't hate the song
three,
Thirsty Thursday.
it's,
I don't hate it.
buddy.
It's not my favorite. I wouldn't even spend the
Thirsty,
time.
thirsty Thursday.
You're
Yole,
late.
yole.
Yeah, dude, that's no one's ever done that before because it sucks, but no one's ever done it before. Mozart never sat down. Mozart never sat down at the piano.
Yole, yole.
I get it. They're cringe. You can't listen to them anymore. I'm so easy to please, and it's a problem because growing up,
You
I
accepted
gravitated
everything.
I
Yeah.
gravitated towards music that is now death sentence to listen to. My favorite bands growing up
Oh,
were the
we know.
following.
We know.
You
We know
know,
one
they
of
don't
them.
know.
They know of one of them.
I don't even count AJR as like a growing
You made
up and
me, you made me
formative.
a believer.
Yeah, dude, that album broke my heart.
What was it called again? Evolve?
Evolve, yeah, bro. They evolved into
The
trash, bro.
wrong way.
They evolved into car commercial. Yeah, they they devolved. They
For just 0% APR. You made me.
go places, climb a mountain with your cock. Thunder, feel the
Be the
thunder.
thunder.
This
You'll
car
be
has five wheels,
you'll
and
be
one of
feeling
them is for steering.
you, you'll be you'll be feeling this thunder this holiday season. Now ringing the Honda
Lightning and
days.
the thunder.
Thunder, 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 thunder. What else? What else?
Uh,
Give me the range.
Fallout Boy 21 Pilots, Panic at the Disco, and Imagine
Were
Dragons.
were 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 you on, let me ask, were you in the cast or were you on stage crew?
Bro, fuck you.
I'm
You're not beating the theater
Crucify
kid.
me all you want.
You are not beating the theater kid allegations.
I was the cool dude on stage crew who listened to like ASAP Rocky. And I would casually be like,
I like
all right,
ASAP
all
Rocky
right, all
too.
right, all right,
I
all right.
like ASAP Rocky too.
Take a break from the Heathers soundtrack and listen to this. And they were like, this bangs. And I was like, it's high school. What else?
uh,
What else are you
I
gonna
had
do?
to look up the name of the title of the song because I know it's not.
Take a step
Life is
back.
fucked up. You Said by Lil Peep. I have a distinct memory. Right after he passed, I was in a car with a bunch
Life
of people,
life changing.
packed car,
Yeah,
and we were listening. And in the same group of friends, we were like, "Sometime life gets fucked up," and we would punch the ceiling of my friend's car until like the light fixture from the center would pop out and dangle by a wire.
hard.
And after he died, we parked in the parking lot and we went to listen to Lil Peep, like to pay respects and like to mourn him.
I
I
never knew this about you. This
I
is
was looking out
crazy.
the window and I was like, I was feeling sad. I was feeling what I felt in that moment, like an appropriate amount of sad. Like I didn't know the guy. It's sad that an artist who can make music that makes people feel something so intensely
Is yeah.
is gone at such a young age, tragically young. And I was just looking out the window, but if I'm being truthful, the peak of the sadness was like, damn. And then I look
And I
over to the
yeah,
right and one of my friends sobbing. And
yeah,
oh man, it broke my heart. And
yeah.
I was like,
I was
and
the I
I
was the
picked up
ex
on it and I
yeah.
was like, oh, like, you're right. It is that sad. Like, a man is dead. Like, and then I kind of started tearing up just seeing my friend so hurt. I was like, oh. And
Dude,
then
there's like
we sang dirges in the dark the day music died. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Dude,
You
it's
know
like
what the fuck I'm saying?
we had like I think in our lifetime we've had like it isn't even the day the music, it's like the week the music died. Like there's a new dead musician every
And
other,
it's
like
the Beatles song 8 days a week because it's so many.
yeah, no, 100%. I think I remember
Wait,
where I
let's
was when I heard come let's watch the rain as it's falling
falling.
down.
Oh, dude.
Mm,
I think
Jesus.
the government takes out influential rappers, especially
In
Mac. Mac Miller would have like
Jesus. It
Mac Miller could have
proves
gotten a bunch of like I almost said a bad word. A bunch of really stupid guys to become like communist revolutionaries. That's the
yeah,
trajectory he was on. He
I
was like,
think
the world's just a big circle. I don't know why we can't just make it a smoke circle.
I
Like he was on that type of shit. And
yeah,
he would have the government kills artists before they can become influential.
I think the wildest part about Falling Down, if you listen to Falling Down now, before X's verse, this is before X had died. Lil Peep died, and then X died like
It was very same
it was
year at least. I want to say
yeah,
a
but
month max between.
X's interlude
Maybe
into
more
his
than a month.
verse on that song was him saying, "I didn't know Peep that well, but I heard this song and it just like fucked me up. I just had to add something to it." And he's lamenting on how quick, you know, Lil Peep was there and then he was gone.
Hmm.
And when you think about how X went that same way, it was I it just blew my mind. I was like, oh my fucking God. Like these people were contemporaries.
A suicidal rapper adds another verse to that song.
Yeah.
That
Mac
was
Miller
dumb.
was on that
That was
song.
dumb.
Oh. Mac, I feel like a lot of people
I'll be
th
honest,
th this
I didn't not I didn't appreciate. I didn't get into Mac. I
Mac.
always like respected him.
Yeah.
I was a posthumous fan.
Yeah.
I wasn't there when it went down, but I still mourn him. I'm still a
I
fan.
I got into him a month before he died.
Oh
So
man.
it
Last
was
in.
like Blue
Last on the
Slide
boat.
Park. It was insane. I think I Cause like Mac was rapping about I was talking with my friend about this just the other night. We were eating a Domino's pizza and just talking about like how music is how what we've lived through musically, like the eras, like the SoundCloud era. Dude, I I I don't care if I sound like an old man. I don't care if I'm gonna be a barfly for the rest of my life, stopping anybody just to, like get their ear and just talk their ear off about the SoundCloud era and how big Lil Uzi and Ski Mask were. I
Mm.
I don't care. But like we were talking about, the SoundCloud era and all that, and sort of this the future looked really bleak when Mac died. Especially we were in high school. I didn't COVID shortly followed that.
Yep. Yeah.
It was like Mac died from a
We missed
fentanyl
our senior we
overdose.
never got our senior skip day. We never got our senior skip day. PJs with no shirt. I smoke weed,
Smoke
eat
weed, eat
yogurt.
yogurt.
Ba-da-da-da-da. That's
Great song.
Deep Blue like brings me to my knees at that beat switch up every single time. But I think Senior Skip Day might be
Blue World.
what did I say?
Oh, you said Deep Blue.
No, yeah, Blue World.
Blue World.
No, Deep Blue is the chess bot that beat. I was watching a documentary
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
earlier. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think man, I think we have a new school building up. I'm excited for.
Okay,
Go ahead.
my mom and dad went to Nashville this past
Oh,
weekend,
yeah,
and it was in the group chat. You saw this.
I did.
My mom
I knew where
was
this is going.
really excited to share a
Wait,
song with
wait,
me.
build up her ramping excitement. Like, was it like
Yeah.
a Tom, you have to
No, it
hear
wasn't like
this.
that. My mom was we were talking about Spencer and how he's in Nashville and how like he's like doing the whole want to be a musician thing. Good for him. Shout out Spencer. And I was saying
Love you,
how
buddy.
like I've heard firsthand from Spencer how kind of bleak the music scene in Nashville is for like a struggling young broke guitarist because there are a million more of you. You're the last if you're the first one there, you're the last person with the idea to go there. Like there's 50 songs that you can play
Yeah,
at the Nashville Strip. It's the Dixie
it's like
50, a
it's like take
pre-approved playlist.
it's take a ticket, you know.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I won a lottery to be entered into a raffle to get 15 minutes of time on this square of sidewalk 6 months from now. Like crazy shit like that. And so me and my mom were talking about that. She's like, they were playing some songs. They were playing like they played Wagon Wheel. I love that one. My mom loves Darius Rucker.
My mom also loves Darius
He's
Rucker.
Hootie from the Hootie and the
He's
Blowfish.
fucking
He's
Hootie.
Hootie.
He's Hootie.
No one told me Wagon.
You
He's
never
Hootie.
knew that he was Hootie?
I found out like 2 years ago, a year ago. I don't know. It still blows my mind. I
Yeah.
had no idea that he was Hootie.
I only want to be
Um,
with you. Yeah, that's him.
Talking chicken fried. Other songs. She's like, do you know Shabuzi? And I do know Shabuzi. And I was like, Mom, you know Shabuzi? You listen to you listen to neo country, and my mom was like, "What's the song?" It's like something to do with tequila, and I was like,
Someone pour me up a
"Last
double.
last night we let the liquor talk." She's like, "No, no, not that one." I was like,
I hate that song, dude.
"Someone put me up a double shot of whiskey.
Whiskey.
I don't mean Jack Dale's got a history." Dude,
Oh my. Good
Oh
Lord.
my. Yeah, yes,
Good
dude.
Lord. That's a it's an interesting. I cannot stand the last night
We
that
let them talk. Don't remember
for
every.
everything they want
Okay,
was
stop.
when it's out.
Our voices are too perfect. It will sound too close to the original, and YouTube
Yeah.
is gonna ding us.
Yeah,
I can't be
I'm
having
not
that.
trying to get dinged for
Wow, wow,
Tom's
wow,
perfect
wow, wow,
Morgan
wow,
Wallen
wow, wow,
impression.
wow, 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 wow.
I'm not trying to get dinged for Tom's perfect Morgan Wallen impression.
I was saying that us together made a Morgan. We together
I know, but I was blaming it
over the
on you.
phone harmony. Well, I'm nothing.
Um,
I'm nothing without
so
my
your mom literally said the words
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi.
Shabuzi, and
It's really funny.
she had me look it up on my phone and play it. And you know, it's a meme song with the Ithaca guys. So like we used to play that song on repeat. Pour me up a double shot of whiskey. And so it's just crazy to see that got into the circles of like my dumbass college friends and my mom are both love Shabuzi. That's a sign. Anything that the Ithaca guys can be on board with, like hell yeah. Even if it's a touch ironic, that Claudette also likes W. You have a winning formula.
You guys unironically like the Shabuzi song?
Uh, I honestly don't know where it falls. I truthfully,
Is last night by Morgan Wallen is that unironic? I can never tell with you
dude,
guys.
I'm too easy to please. It's like, is there music? Does it have ideas? Does it have a tune, a melody? Is there anything for me to latch on with? And I'm very selfish when I consume art. I allow it to like spin my own wheels, and suddenly I'm like, ooh, if I was writing this shit, I would have gone like up here. I remix and slice and dice in my head while I'm listening to other people's shit, which is ridiculous. I've had to stop doing it uh at open mics, trying to like not even just like sitting back enjoying the comedy. I'm editing unsalvageable sets as they happen in front of me.
How did that go, by the way?
Last
How
night,
did yeah.
it was great. Yeah, I had fun. It was a good time. Oh man. There's this kid who, God bless him, he keeps on coming back, and he is getting better. But it's been a road. I'm being nice in case he ever sees this. He doesn't always connect with the crowd or summon a bunch of laughter per se.
It's not funny.
Some Sometimes, yeah, yeah, not yet. I'm holding out hope. I believe in him.
Okay.
Uh, he's you think he could like do some jokes about the very serious scooter accident he was in. He probably has a broken shoulder. I don't know if he is neglecting going to the doctor or somehow cannot afford it or doesn't have insurance. I don't know. God bless him. He was just sitting through the open mic, keeping his arm perfectly still, and then he went up on stage and talked about like, "Oh, I'm if you see me moving my arm weird, it's because I broke it." And anyway, cut to like a few guys later. It's the end of the night. This guy who I'd never seen before, funny as hell, gets up on stage and says, "I think we all know that laughter is the best medicine. It's why your arm still hurts." It was it took the wind out of me. I was like, yeah.
It was just there.
Hmm.
I am a little sleepy.
I am also sleepy. I'll tell you. I'll hit you with some Europe anecdotes,
Yeah,
and we'll get the hell out of here. All right,
give me two
give me
Europe.
two. All right. Um, I'm in Amsterdam. Uh, we go on a bar crawl. me and my buddy Paolo, who I'm traveling with. I met him in Italy. Yeah, I went to Italy and then I went to Germany. So now I just need to go to Japan to check off my Axis Powers bingo.
Nice.
It's not like I fuck with them or anything. It's like it's a victory lap. It's like, say what? It's what the I was backpacking. Yeah.
Oh shit! I think I pooped my pants.
You know you did not. You're
Nah,
fake laughing. You're fake laughing because it wasn't funny. Or did you actually poop your pants, do you think? I really don't know if you're being mean to me or if you actually pooped your pants.
jury's out. Uh, no, I didn't poop my
You didn't poop your pants. Okay. Dude, are you sitting here with poop in your pants right
pants.
now?
No, no. I just remembered the guy from Morbius. Remember the villain from Morbius?
Yeah.
It was like the evil vampire, and he's doing his dance in like the mirror, and everybody commented what they thought the lyrics were that were in a foreign language. They were like, "Poop my pants," and then I poop my pants. Have sex. Have sex. It was so just third grade.
Did your potion of not making fucking sense just finally kick in?
Yeah,
You've just confused me for the past 2 whole minutes. I've
I
not seen
did.
this video.
I did have two slugs of NyQuil.
Oh, are you in NyQuil tripping? Stay up, bro. See the spiders.
I know. That's why I'm cozy and warmy.
Yeah, I was gonna watch a whole movie tonight. I think I'm going right to bed after this. I was gonna
Really?
watch Space. I was gonna
You should
have
watch
you.
Spaceman. I've heard good shit.
I'll be up at 5 tomorrow.
At 5 o'clock in the morning? What time
Mm-hmm.
you gotta be at work?
7, 7:30.
You do what I do, and I like that.
What do you mean?
Where you wake up like at least an hour, maybe 2 hours, give yourself some time to
I'm waking up 2.5 hours early for the express purpose of getting some writing done. I'm
mm,
trying to finish. This isn't exciting. This isn't a comedy podcast. I'm not talking about the TV show here.
yeah, you
It's
can talk about it.
church and state. Nope, they're this is all
Okay.
they get. They know that I'm doing it. I went on bar crawl in Amsterdam. I was staying at a hostel, and I woke up in the morning and I was so hungover. I was nasty hungover. I was puking. I was shitting. My head was pounding. And when I finally get out of the bathroom, I check my phone and it's 10 a.m. Checkout is at 11. So I can go sleep for like half an hour more and then I need to wake up and pack all my shit. And I'm like, and I go to the my room and I scan my key card and it doesn't work. I'm locked out and I'm texting my buddy Paolo who's in there. He's fast asleep. I had to go downstairs to the front desk in my underwear, recharge my key card. I go back up and try it. Doesn't work. I had to go down to the front desk in my undies twice. I also got a cafe. I got a coffee at a cafe where a big window looks at the monkey enclosure at the zoo. I got to drink a coffee and watch the monkeys go.
I think spiritually that's where you belong, Tom.
Yeah, dude, I almost got a second coffee and then a third. I could have stayed all day there, but I had other things I wanted to see.
I think
I think I think we got too cozy for this episode.
we
This is
did.
like that Joe
We put
Rogan where
we
they
put
all
the
took shrooms and they kicked
yeah.
in and then they couldn't talk. They were just like looking at each other like, "Whoa."
I think we put the cozy cart before the cozy horse.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to earn our cozy.
I
Thanks for
also think
th
I might have shit my pants. Thanks for coming.
Is there poop in you? Okay.
Hey, no,
I